All right. Here we go. Season in 30 days or more. Where do we look at the stats from online competitions? Where do we look at the stats? There we go. I'm going to take a picture of this. I like how it shows the last available team that you queued with. Or my current team, I think. Because this is not the team I used to get here. Well, we'll take it. Rating was above 1,800. Oh, this is the singles. Double battle. With team 3. Yeah. That was my team. Also 1,800 rating. Placement under 100k. Very nice. These are most used is unsurprising. But I now need to make a new team. I wonder if I could run Cufagrigus as my Trick Room setter. What moves do you learn? Ooh, I would have to recruit permanently. What is moves? I can recruit permanently. Let me try. Ability is only Mummy. If we were to do Calm. Drop defense down to 0, because you don't need defense, and drop special attack down to 0. We would up your special defense. And we would up your HP. And put a little bit in defense. Let's see. Can learn Disable. Can you learn Trick Room? You can. Trick Room, not Toxic Spikes, but we can do Sunny Day. No, we cannot. We can do Will-O-Wisp. How would we run this? So, assuming this is our Trick Room setter. Wonder Room. Not that much. It can set up rain dance, but not sunny day. This is odd. I could have it also be the craziest stall machine with Trick Room, Toxic Spikes, Will-O-Wisp. Because what you can't Toxic, you can burn. And the one Pokemon that resists that you can't do both to is Salazzle. Ooh, how would we run this? Because it's either Trick Room Setter. Ooh, I have an idea. What would we want to imprison with? I have an idea. I can have this be like the worst stall machine ever designed. Trick Room substitute Curse with leftovers constantly healing. You can also make this minus speed so that it is the fastest thing in Trick Room. But if I'm running Trick Room, would it not make it better to use support Trick Room? Do you get Helping Hand? You don't get Helping Hand. I could drew with Trick Room with Mega Blastoise. Does Nasty Plot work with Power Swap? Let me quickly look up Power Swap. Hold on. I could set up Calm Minds, and instead of Substitute, I would need to use a move that no one is immune to. The normal type, so it can't be Ghost. I'll try this. Because this swaps the changes too. Not the actual stat. So we would run Trick Room turn 1. As Blastoise protects. Then we start setting up Calm Mind while Blastoise hits Water Spouts. Then what? We teach Blastoise Aura Sphere and Dark Pulse. We click Calm Minding. And then we Power Swap. But that's too many turns. It would not be worth it. At that point, it would be better to just buff up Blastoise. Right? So instead, we're going to run Fake Tears. We're going to give ourselves plus special defense, minus speed. So we're in Trick Room, we're the fastest on the field. And we swap Power Swap. For, again, something that hits everyone regardless. So the one thing that is not, that you are not immune to here is dark moves. So we can click Dark Pulse. With Fake Tears and Dark Pulse. Yeah. We would give you the leftovers. We can run Mega Blastoise with this. We could also run Mega Camerupt. Who's stronger? Let's see. Let me check. Camerupt versus Blastoise. Megastoise specifically. Because it's Mega Camerupt versus Mega Blastoise. Mega Camerupt has 145 special attack. Interesting. Camerupt would have less speed than Cofagrigus. Blastoise, Mega Blastoise is at 135 versus 145. But the coverage is Earth Power versus Aura Sphere. Okay, so I think we settled on Blastoise. Do I have a Blastoise? Thought I did. I mean, I can run it with Camerupt. That's not that big of an issue because Camerupt gets, if I'm not mistaken, gets access to. Oh no! Wait, Cofagrigus is slower than this, is he not? Mega Camerupt. Ooh, Mega Camerupt's speed lowers compared to Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus speed is 30, yeah. So Camerupt is slower in Trick Room. So we would modest it. Be 60, minus 20 would be 40. We'd still be slower. So then, yeah, since we're still slower, we'd keep quiet. Eruption. I have access to Flash Cannon, that's fun. Access to Solar Beam. Do Earth Power. Eruption Earth Power. Then I think we would also need to run Flamethrower in case they have Protect. We need to run Flamethrower in case they have, what's it called? Solid Rug, Magma Armor, and Anger Point. What is Mega Camerup's ability? Sheer Force. Sheer Force. So Flamethrower is boosted. Yeah. Flamethrower and Earth Power are boosted. Okay, we can take it. So we would swap with camera. I'm gonna have to find the camera update, do we? Alright, we have the camera update. Bring in Coffee as our leftovers user. We'll bring a Trick Room. Actually, we'll bring the Helping Hand photograph for this. Where is he? Because we have a second photograph. There he is. No, that's the first one. The second one's somewhere here. Yeah. I bring you instead of the Sableye. It's simple. We bring max defense photograph. The idea for you is to survive turn 1 if they have priority. If they don't have priority, we send out Coffee. Now the camera update is a bit odd because I need to either set up to be faster because Mega Evolution will take off 20 speed. So I would need 6 points. Set myself up for the speed, and I think I can do it. It'll look a bit silly. But if I am correct, this is crazy good. Go back to modest. Because this will also allow me to fake tears before I click Eruption or Earth Power. I'm going to keep Whimsicott and have Whimsicott learn Sunny Day instead of Energy Ball. Then thought I'd get to see a Witcher live in action today. I'm an expert at dealing with monsters. I say as I've only gotten a 1,800 rating and not higher, but we'll let it slide. Okay, so we have the core, which is Camerupt, Ferrigraph, Cofagrigus, and Whimsicott. Now we need secondary damage and a physical threat, which we are probably just going to take Sneasler. Every kind of monster, we'll find out. I think we're just going to end up taking Sneasler. Unless I can think of something else that is otherwise a physical threat. Honestly, I don't dislike the idea of Weavile. You are 194 versus 189. Okay, so Jolly max speed Weavile faster than Sneasler, which is important. What does the lock kind of do? You mean the pendant I'm using? The head of the wolf? That is only to signify what school I belong to, and that is the school of the wolf, but also it acts as a bit of a spider sense. It vibrates and manifests as soon as there's like magic and energy around me. If I feel, it's effectively sensing if there's a disturbance in the force. What's Weavile's moveset? You have triple axle, you can get foul play, throat chop. Lost fake tears. Do you learn fake out? You do. Triple axle, fake out. Eyes are sharp. Thank you. We can brick break. Pressure. Pickpocket. No, it's not as good as Unburden. Unburdened Sneasler is just too strong, so we're gonna give it the white herb to immediately consume as soon as there's an intimidate Pokemon available. Falling in love with the design for real. I'm thankful that you love the design. Don't tell me you made it yourself. I'm not talented enough to make this drawing. I can share the artist who did it, my VTuber parents. They are genuinely amazing. And I found them by complete accident. Let me show you their profile. I'm also so honored because my model is one of their pins. I don't credit my artist in the panels. I do on my Twitter. Artist isn't insistent they do not care about Twitch, so they don't care that there's nothing of them on the Twitch panels. Also, I've not updated my Twitch panels in like 3 to 4 years since before I had the model. I even forgot that they're a thing, if I'm honest. Because I don't look at anyone else's Twitch panels when I'm watching their stream. I just kind of watch their stream. So if I want to figure out where their model is from, I'll just look up their username on Twitter. But that is a good point. I might have to fix that at some point if I remember to. Back to where I was. Since we have Runerigas is also an interesting attempt. I could also do Runerigas, but I'm going to use Cofagrigus because Mommy is crazy. So we have primary damage in Camerupt. We have primary damage in Sneasler. So now I need a hybrid damage support or a separate form of damage as the carrier. Establish some kind of lore behind my VTuber model. The lore I went with is I was fighting some monster and fell through a black hole. Not a black hole, sorry. Through an interdimensional rift. Ended up in a different timeline. Made friends with Dante from Devil May Cry, and now I've copied his style. And instead of chastising me for copying his style, he was like, hell yeah. Because that's what Dante would do. We have Fire Ground, primary carry. We have Poison Fighting Dark. We have Psychic. So my other option would be either to bring Incineroar as physical fire damage, or bring Tauros as physical water damage. And I can bring Scarf Tauros. I can bring Scarf Basculegion, but I'm tired of Scarf Basculegion. I've done it plenty. I could also bring Polt. Could I make Tyrantrum work? His problem is Tyrantrum is not slow enough for Trick Room. I don't know why. Like, I think that culture is slightly changing now. Women are more down to hype each other up when they've copied their styles, but there is a little bit of the older generation that is very unreceptive, let's say, to the idea of other people wearing the same style as them. You can bring Mega Frostlass as the second weather user. I could also bring Torkoal, and it would be overloading on the fire damage. I would need an answer to opposing fire. Do my art screens represent my lore? It would be hectic, yeah. But not really. Like, I don't do as much for my character as I really care for, because quite frankly, I don't care. I'm just vibing. Do Mega Delphox. I do need a water type, though. Like, genuinely, I only have a VTuber avatar because A, the artist was very cool, and B, I don't live alone. So I would be streaming with Cam. But because I don't live alone, I don't want to dox people who are around me, because they didn't agree to it. So if anyone ever like appears in my nearby space, it's fine. Though I don't, in so much as I don't care to further establish more lore or to like put it into my character work or shove it into the stream, I don't care in the sense of like it doesn't matter to me that much. Yeah, I do enjoy the art of my model because my model is cool as shit. Like, my VTuber parent was so cool in designing the model, even adding the detail of the tiny Patara earring as a nod to Dragon Ball, which is such a cool detail. So that, like, and I love art in general. So if I have a cool character, I do love having art of the cool character. So that I will do. But further than that, I don't really much seek for it. I could run Palafin as a physical attacker, but I don't think that would run. I think I'm just gonna have to run Scarf Basculegion. It's too strong not to. Oh, hold on, let me give Scarf. And there's the Choice Scarf. Alright. There's also a new Battle Pass, which would give us Mega Skarmory. It also gives Mega Kangaskhan if we buy it. Bunch of styles. It gives us Mega Gengar for free. Oh, there's an incoming ad break, so I'm gonna wait to get the game started. In the meantime, quick check to make sure I'm not missing out on something. Because we have... Would it be worth it for me to run Sunny Day on? Whimsicott entirely then. We're running Dark Pulse on Cofagrigus specifically because if we get into an end game where Cofagrigus is the last Pokemon around, it still has to do some damage, and the combination of Fake Tears and Dark Pulse means that Cofagrigus can just win pretty much any end game. I've traded to be as defensive as possible, and since Cofagrigus has very high natural defense, giving it plus special defense to help it survive the ghosts is very useful. I'm gonna be right back real quick. Gonna grab a drink while the ads play. Oop. I mean, when you're fighting monsters, you might have to end up standing up. Okay, ads have started. Should I look into a BR back screen for breaks? I do not care. I could, but I do not care. Just look at my model having standing up sleep. It's a lot funnier. Genuinely a lot funnier than a BR back screen. And if I be right back for long, I do leave a text message on the screen. One of my friends did suggest me to run Politoed. Which I can do. I have actually run a Politoed Rain team. It's what helped me get the ladder up. It's what helped me get to Master Ball rank. Which is funny because the higher up you go, the harder it is to get a Rain team to execute properly. Okay, so the leads are usually going to be Camerupt Cofagrigus, or Cofagrigus. I don't know how you pronounce it. To get Trick Room up. And the late game stems with Frigoraph and Camerupt, or Whimsicott Tailwind with Legion Sneasler. So the question is, do I bother with Sunny Day? Because Whimsicott... Whimsicott Prankster, maybe. There's very few times where Cofagrigus is going to be abruptly one-shot with that much defense and special defense, really. But alright, ad breaks are done. Time to play. I'm going to move myself a little bit to right. First game of the season. And we have to grind our way back up to Master Ball rank. I'm going to take... Already take my screenshots of that. I've been awarded 10,000 VP twice. I'm going to quickly accept those. They're in the mailbox. $20,000 VP, woo! Which is nice for me because I've not had enough VP to like buy all the items. First game of the season. Back from the realm of ads, yeah. First game of the season. What are we dealing with? Ooh. We are dealing with Greninja, Arrow. Okay, so this is going to be Cofagrigus Camerupt. We're also going to bring Furrygraph. And what else? What's the end game look like? And Sneasler. Yeah, you guessed right. I said it's just funnier to have a sleeping VTuber avatar. Alright, sends out Greninja Hydreigon. Okay. So we protect with Camerupt. Don't Mega Evolve just yet. And we Trick Room with Cofagrigus. They can use Dark Pulse from both Hydreigon and Greninja to take out Cofagrigus, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Hydreigon protected. Greninja used Surf. Okay. Interesting strat. And Trick Room goes up. So my question is, what do you have in the back that you could swap the Greninja in for? I don't know. But we're gonna Mega Evolve Camerupt and click Eruption. And Cofagrigus is going to click Fake Tears on the Greninja slot. If Greninja swaps out for something else, that something else is going to eat a boost. Oh my god, Fox with the raid. This game is so loud I didn't even hear the raid. Greninja protects, that's completely fine. We are now going to click Eruption. We're going to do a lot of damage. The question is, what does the Hydreigon do from here? Ooh, survived it. Hydreigon uses Dark Pulse into the Cofagrigus. Interesting. I appreciate you a lot, Fox. Thank you very much for the raid. For those who don't know me, hello, my name's Heckmeister. I'm your resident Witcher. I am currently just starting Pokemon Champions. This is the first game of the new season, so excellent timing. We're just going to click Eruption again. And we are also going to click Fake Tears on the Greninja again. Good one, Panther. So the logic behind this is I'm using a Trick Room team with Mega Camerupt and Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus is the fastest on the field because of Trick Room, and Fake Tears drops your special defense by 2 stages. So this Eruption will just outright kill Greninja. Down to 1. Is it Focus Sash Greninja? It is in fact Focus Sash Greninja. That is interesting. Draco Meteor into the Camerupt slot, probably. Yep. And Greninja's now going to click Surf to kill the Camerupt. No. You Dark Pulsed? The choices that are happening in this game are very weird. Alright. So, Trick Room is up for 2 more turns. So what we're going to do is we're going to send out Furrygraph. He's potentially protecting both. So I'm going to click Eruption again. And I'm going to click Sunny Day. Yeah, he's protecting both. There's still 2 turns of Trick Room back. Yep. He's using this to stall the Trick Room. But there's 1 more turn after this. Standing up Sunny Day. Eruption is not going to do that much damage, but the combination of Sunny Day and Helping Hands should definitely leave Hydreigon low enough that the next Fake Out is going to kill. So we click Eruption again. And set Helping Hand. No Pyukumuku? No. Unfortunately, no. But yeah, also, if you're not following our resident fox, what are you doing with your life? Aerodactyl. Interesting. She is the loveliest, bestest human being on the planet. Typhlosion. Interesting. So we're going to Helping Hand Eruption. It's going to do a significant chunk of damage. Like, this is not insignificant damage. There is, in fact. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Fun fact. We can just protect and set up a second Trick Room. Typhlosion might kill Fergaraf with Choice Scarf Flamethrower if he has it, because the sun is up. But if he does, then that means Sneasler comes in, and Sneasler deals with the entire endgame. Ooh! Mega Evolution. Do you click Crunch on Fergaraf? Typhlosion used Eruption. That is Scarf Eruption. Do you click Crunch on Fergaraf? That's my big question. You Rock Slided. Oh my god, don't flinch. Don't flinch, don't flinch. Let's go! Okay. So now, instead of clicking Eruption on Camerupt, we're going to click Earth Power to deal with the Typhlosion. And we're going to click Twin Beam on the Aerodactyl. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hope you have a good one. Earth Power kills this Typhlosion. This Twin Beam is going to do damage, but it's not going to kill. He's going to Rock Slide. Ooh! Camerupt avoided the attack! Let's go! Let's go! That's great. He sends out Greninja. So I'm just going to click Erupt. Ooh! 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 Because the Aerodactyl may have Quick Guard. So I'm going to Flamethrower the Aerodactyl. Actually, I'm going to Flamethrower the Greninja. And I'm just going to Twin Beam the Aerodactyl. Because the Aerodactyl might have Quick Guard. That's fine. No Quick Guard from the Aerodactyl. But the Aerodactyl's dead. Hydreigon. Hydreigon is potentially clicking Protect. We have 2 turns of Trick Room left. So we're just going to click Eruption. On the off chance he doesn't click Protect on Hydreigon, we're just going to Helping Hand. Greninja faints this turn. There's nothing he can do. Unless he specifically has Water Shuriken. Because, if I remember correctly, Water Shuriken is a priority move. Okay, he didn't protect. Oh, he tried to double protect on Greninja. And Eruption goes up. Hydreigon lives on 20, that's fine. Hydreigon uses Heat Wave. Which is interesting, because Camerupt lives. There is one turn of Trick Room left. And Sneaser's my final Pokemon. So we can just click Flamethrower. And Fake Out. And this is checkmate, because even if he protects and Trick Room ends here, Sneasler is the fastest person on the field. Nice. First victory with the Mega Camerupt team. And we click Close Combat. Almost as much as Choice Specs Ferrothorn? God damn. Ferrothorn is a demon. Why Specs, though? I would imagine Ferrothorn excels with Iron Defense Body Press. That thing is crazy with Iron Defense Body Press. Alright, we take the dub. First dub. Woohoo! Performance mode. We skip straight to rank 3. Continue battling. HP Fire. True. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that Hidden Power doesn't exist in Champions, but also I get it. Okay, so they do have a Fake Out user. And they do have an Aerodactyl, so instead of starting with Cofagrigus, we're starting with Farigiraf. The question for them is, are they leading with enough damage to kill Farigiraf on turn 1? What's my end game look like? Because I need Sneasler for the Floette. It has to be Sneasler or Basculegion in the back then, I guess. I can't run Cofagrigus as much as I would like to. Yeah. Sneasler Legion. Some people are saying it so everyone doesn't get every Dynamax move, but according to the code, Hidden Power defaults to normal. Really? That's interesting. I do like the give. So, one of the best things by any ROM hack I've ever seen is Emerald Kaizo and how it uses Hidden Power. It's basically a substitute for move slots that would otherwise be terrible. Like, for example, Aerodactyl does not get great moves. So his Hidden Power is flying. So this way you're not stuck into Brave Bird or whatever the fuck in Gen 3. And that's brilliant. I love that about him. Okay, so we protect Camerupt. And we Trick Room on Farigiraf. If they are smart, they double target the Farigiraf in attempts to kill it. Okay, protect on camera up. Rock slide, okay. Just don't flinch for it, Graph, and we should be good. Kowtow cleave. Yeah, smart. Does it kill? It does kill. Fun. Okay, that's fine. I have recoveries out of this. So... Camera would be the slowest on the field. So how do I want to run this? Oh. So we're just going to Mega and Flamethrower into King Gambit, and we're going to fake out the Aerodactyl. I think he protects King Gambit here. Or quick guards with Aerodactyl. Not quick guards, sorry, wide guards. Mega goes up. Camerupt is still slowest on the field right now. King Gambit protects, okay? Okay, so Aerodactyl did not go for... I think I might be checkmated already, but let me check. So King Gambit can't protect. But Aerodactyl is going to one-shot the Sneasler before the Sneasler gets any damage off. So I'm going to Eruption with Camerupt. I'm going to swap Sneasler out for Basculegion. Because right now, I think Aerodactyl is targeting Sneasler with dual Wing Beat. And potentially Sucker Punch from the King Gambit. He withdraws King Gambit. Interesting. Sends out his own Sneasler. I did call the dual Wing Beat. And Eruption for maximum damage. Right. So Sneasler's faking out Camerupt. While Aerodactyl is targeting... I think Aerodactyl is hitting Rock Slide. So I'm going to protect Camerupt. And I'm just going to click Flip Turn on Sneasler. Let's see. Fake out. Yep. Aerodactyl is faster than Basculegion, though. That's the annoying part. Miss. 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 Miss would be nice. Miss would be nice. Yes, let's go! Okay. We have a crazy turn right now. We have a crazy, crazy turn right now. What are you sending out? We know you have a King Gambit in the back. Okay, King Gambit does not have Fake Out. So Camera clicks Eruption. And we fake out the Aerodactyl. You cannot ignore Camera Up forever. Aerodactyl protected. That's fine. Are you clicking Sucker Punch with King Gambit? No. Maybe? Yeah, Sucker Punch. To reduce... to to reduce eruption damage. Okay, that's fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Earth Power on King Gambit. Ooh, no. Am I? No, I'm not. That Sucker Punch did a lot to Camerupt. Okay, I'm going to protect you. And I'm going to drop Sneasler out for Basculegion. We let Basculegion faint. You failed the Sucker Punch, correct? I'm going to dual Wing Beak and kill Basculegion, right? Okay, so now we send out Sneasler. Aerodactyl is going to protect again. So we're going to click Earth Power with Camerupt into the King Gambit Saw. And we're going to also fake out the King Gambit. If he's Omega Brain, he protects King Gambit here. And attacks with Aerodactyl. If he does that move specifically, I'm not sad that I lost this. He withdraws Aerodactyl. Sends out Sinistcha. Hospitality, that's fine. We fake out the King Gambit. And we Earth Power. Boom. Because crucially, Eruption would have not killed from there. Okay, so now we're going to click Flamethrower on Aerodactyl because we need Aerodactyl to die. And more than likely, Sneasler is just entirely dead to the Aerodactyl dual Wing Beat. And I don't have Protect on Sneasler. So I'm just going to click Close Combat and hope that he clicked Rock Slide. Because crucially, he doesn't know... Now this, yeah, Sneasler's dead. Now the question is, does this Flamethrower kill? It's sheer force boosted Flamethrower. Oh, Life Dew. Yeah, Trick Room never went up, so I was never gonna win this. Burn? Crit? No. Actually, wouldn't have killed either way. Yeah, GG. Fair win. No, this is a fair win. They called my Trick Room turn 1, and they beat it. Yeah, into Aerodactyl King Gambit lead. I should not have either of these Pokemon up. Let's see. We are dealing with... Excuse you? Huh. I think I'm going to... They have no priority moves. So I can lead Cofagrigus. There is Sucker Punch on... No, hold up. There is Sucker Punch on King Gambit. So I'm going to bring Cofagrigus for a graph. And... What's the endgame look like? Sneasler. And ironically, the endgame does have a good Whimsicott angle. It'd be funny if this is thick, fat Snorlax. It'd be very funny. Beedrill Abomasnow? That is not a lead I was expecting. Going to set up Trick Room. Is Abomasnow slower than Poison Jab? Okay. That also gives him Mummy instead of Swarm. Solar Beam. I think this is a bot. I think this is a bot. I'm gonna Mega Eruption. And we're just gonna fake Tears to Beedrill on the off chance he survives it. Which I don't think so. Yeah, in Pokeball tier there are a bunch of bots so that you can get out of it. And this looks like one of it. Because going for raw Solar Beam with no sunlight up, it... Like, don't get me wrong, there's probably kids playing this who would click that. But, let's be serious now. There's Hawlucha, and there's King Gambit. Yeah, King Gambit has pressure. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, no, this game has... So what this game has done is everyone is always max IVs, and it just gives you the EVs. And like 32 stat points that you can just assign to people. But max special defense, max... Even then, I don't think the B is surviving it. So... We are getting performance bonus because we ended previous season in Master Ball rank. So we're supposedly meant to get up to Master Ball rank faster. Supposedly. Unless it's like a grace period thing. Okay, now we're cooking. So, enemy team has Mega Lopunny or Mega Skullvillain, Tandem Mouse, Garchomp. How am I meant to deal with this? We run Furgraph. The question is, does Furgraph survive close combat plus... I have an idea. I bring Cofagrigus Furgraph turn 1. Bring Whimsic and bring... Do I bring Whimsicott? No, bring Basculegion as the final monster, and we have Camerupt in the back. So what I'm going to do is Furgraph is going to Twin Beam the Lopunny, if they're leading Lopunny. And Cofagrigus is going to Trick Room. It sends out Mousehold Garchomp, which is not what I expected this to go as anyway. So what we're going to do instead is Coffagrigus is going to click Fake Tears on Garchomp, and Farigiraf is going to be the one to set up Trick Room. Is it... Garchomp use Crunch? Okay. Is it King's Rock Mousehold? Defense drop is terrible. Garchomp now has Mummy. Did you flinch? No. Farigiraf sends up Trick Room. Okay. So we swap out Coffagrigus for Camerupt. And we click Twin Beam on Garchomp. He's clicking Crunch on Camerupt, which is fine. But did... Crunch. Don't do a lot. The significant chunk also defense fell twice. Okay, only hit twice. Okay, so we're just going to Mega Evolve Eruption. And we are clicking Sunny Day. Yeah, we're clicking Sunny Day. Ah, no. I should have clicked Helping Hand. Camerupt is slower. That means Camerupt will go up first before the Sunny Day goes up. Muscle protects. I don't think this kills Garchomp. Yeah, Camerupt is dead. He's gonna Earthquake. Damn it, I fucked up. I fucked up so hard. Helping Hand kills that Garchomp. Okay, Trick Room is still up though. So we're going to Fake Tears the Mousehold. And we're going to finish off Garchomp with Twin Beam. Population Bomb. Still alive somehow. What are you sending out? Lopunny. So Lopunny cannot fake out. So I'm going to Fake Tears Lopunny. Alright, I'm gonna Dark Pulse the Mousehold. How many turns of Trick Room left? 1. And we're going to Twin Beam the Lopunny. Which does this do? Down to 42%. Okay, cool. It dies next turn. Put you down to... Fake Tears would have killed it. Fake Tears would have killed it. I'm so sad now. Population Bomb. What are you clicking? Close Combat? Triple Axel. That's Scrappy gone, by the way. So now you can't hit Ghost with normal moves. So you can only click Triple Axel on either of my Pokemon. Ooh, interesting. So now you go Basculegion. So Mousehold cannot hit Cofagrigus, so I'm going to Fake Tears the Lopunny. And I'm going to Wave Crash into the Mousehold. Mousehold dies this turn first. And importantly, Lopunny cannot hit Basculegion with a normal move. He can only hit either of them with Triple Axel right now. Because he lost Scrappy. Cofagrigus lives on 4. What's coming out? What's your last Pokemon? Is it Scovillain? King Gambit. Yeah, no, I've lost. I've lost. Because King Gambit Sucker Punch with Supreme Overlord kills Basculegion. I should have Twin Beamed plus Fake Tears into the Lopunny. Sucker Punch, yeah. Damn, that is so unfortunate. Had I also helping handed the Camerupt. Damn, I'm playing this terribly. But I'm determined to make this work. I can make this work. I just need to be a bit more conscious of the decisions I'm making. Playing very sloppily. And part of it is we are in Pokeball tier, so we're meant to be in the lowest tier possible. But people are playing well because the only people still playing this are people who are a bit more interested in the game than your casuals. Casuals are usually gone a month after. This might be a bot team, because I've seen this on a bot team before. Yeah, the game loaded immediately. This is a bot team. And they pick moved instantly. Yeah, this is a bot. It's a free. We take our free wins though. Unironically, Metal Sound into Pixelate Moonblast. Very funny. We Fake Tears on the Sylveon because Sylveon has 130 base max defense. Super bulky. I will say this bot game does give me a great chance to illustrate the game plan. Camerupt is slower than Cofagrigus, actually. So what I did is I gave my Camerupt exactly 6 speed points in bonus stat. So that Mega Camerupt has 46 speed and Cophagrigus has 45 speed. So that in Trick Room, Cophagrigus would go first. Meaning that this Fake Tears lands on the opponent before the eruption from Camerupt does. Which is why you saw the Sylveon go down in one hit. Sylveon has a base 130 special defense. And very decent HP. I think it's... What's Sylveon's HP? Might just be 65, I wasn't sure. No, yeah, 95 base HP. That's very, very tanky. It would not survive a raw... It would not die to a raw eruption from Mega Camerupt. The one issue about this strategy is that it is very telegraphed. You can see what's about to happen. You know that the Camerupt is going to protect turn 1. Interesting. Wait, no, hold on. What am I doing? 1 and 2. I have a brilliant idea. So this is genius if it works. What are they leading? Okay, perfect. So, is the Garchomp going to go Earthquake is the big issue. Okay, so I'm going to Mega Evolve Flamethrower. Do I Mega Evolve Flamethrower or do I Mega Evolve Eruption? No, I'm going to Mega Evolve Flamethrower to deal with the King Gambit turn 1. They're expecting me to protect, so I'm just going to attack instead. Garchomp Earthquakes. Okay. Camerupt goes down to 37%. To 37 HP. Now we Trick Room. Okay, so now we're going to swap Cophagrigus out for Farigiraf. Camerupt is going to die this turn, but that's fine. And we are going to Flamethrower the King Gambit to get him off the field. This is to prevent Sucker Punch from King Gambit. Yep, I knew it. I called it. King Gambit down. Garchomp is just going to Earthquake. There's nothing I can do about that. He Rock Slided. I was expecting him to be Choice Scarf, but he wasn't. So now we're going to send in Cophagrigus. Now we need to stall out the Trick Room turns. Okay, so we're going to click Twin Beam plus Fake Tears into the Charizard. I'm basically just losing to straightforward teams because I'm trying to mind game too hard with the Trick Room. And the problem is Mega Camerupt in of himself, strong, but not strong enough. How much does this Twin Beam do? On -2 special defense Charizard. That did 32. Okay, we kill next turn. Provided... Ooh, you missed? Furgraph dodged. Okay, cool. Rodriguez dead, potentially. This is annoying. How many turns of Trick Room left? The Fake Tears was important on the Charizard. 2 turns of Trick Room. Okay, so we're going to Twin Beam the Charizard. And we're going to Last Respects the Garchomp. My question is, how much damage does Garchomp do to Basculegion? And what is their final Pokemon in the back? Is it Venusaur? It might be Venusaur. Bregraph Berry has still not triggered. Don't flinch, Basculegion, don't flinch. Basculegion flinched, of course. I'm assuming he has Venusaur in the back, that's why he's not switching Charizard out. Final turn of Trick Room. Is it Venusaur in the back? It is Venusaur in the back, yeah. Because you have Mega Charizard Y. Rock Slide. Just don't flinch. Basculegion flinched again. Great. Just the dimension turns into normal. Okay, so now both of his Pokemon outspeed both of mine. No, Basculegion's fastest on the field now. Okay, so I'm just going to Twin Beam the Venusaur slot, and I'm going to Last Respects the Garchomp slot. Venusaur Sleep Powders, of course it hits! Of course, flinch into Sleep Powder hit, of course. And now he's going to Earthquake and kill my everything. Dragon Claws. The Furgraph kills Venusaur. Basculegion's asleep this turn. That's 30% into 30% from 90% hits. Bregraph is dead. I need Basculegion to wake up this turn and take out Garchomp. Basculegion needs to wake up. If he doesn't wake out, I've lost. And I've lost. This one I lost to RNG. I needed to protect Cofagrigus one turn. I'll do one more game, one more proper game against humans with the Camerupt, but it looks like it's not working. I need to I'm gonna need to reassess what I'm gonna go for. It's the Garchomps, man. There's so many Garchomps. Fuck it. Okay. Let's see. What are you leading? Froslass Absol. Question is, if they're both attacking Cofagrigus this turn... No, Froslass is probably Mega Evolving and going Blizzard. So I'm going to click Protect with Camerupt and just Trick Room with Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus is max bulk. He should survive. Okay, there's no Mega. Are they just doubling into the Cofagrigus now? Absol Sucker Punched. Missed. And Froslass Nightshade. Nightshade? Is this another bot? And a Mega Evolve Eruption and... I guess Fake Tears the Absol? Might be another bot. Fake Tears, there was no Sucker Punch. Garchomp. Okay. So there is a chance they are human. I am still going to Fake Tears into the Garchomp slot. They are clicking buttons a lot quicker than I anticipate humans to do. Non-focus Sash Whimsicott. Okay, yeah, it's a bot. It's Earth Power Garchomp. Special attacking Garchomp, yeah. I think this gets me out of Pokeball tier, but mostly just beating bots. I beat only one human, which was the first fight. Well, we're in Great Ball. Alright, like I said, want to try one more battle against a human. Okay. Question is the Farigiraf setting up Trick Room? Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. So I'm going to protect with Camerupt, and I'm going to fake tears on the Farigiraf. Because Farigiraf, Blastoise also wants to protect. Or he's just going to Mega Evolve and Water Spout. That's fine. Ooh, is he going to Dark Pulse the Cofagrigus? Okay, there's no protects. He clicked Water Spout. Cofagrigus clicks fake tears. And he sets up Trick Room. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, the dimensions are twisted. So now Camerupt is going to Mega Evolve Earth Power into the Blastoise, and we're going to fake tear the Blastoise. He's going to Helping Hand Blastoise with Water Spout, but Blastoise is faster than both Mega Camerupt and Cofagrigus, meaning in Trick Room, he will go after these two Pokemon. Does he realize what he just did? Mega comes out. Does he protect the Blastoise? There's a chance Camerupt still dies. That's fine. Okay, fake tears into the Blastoise. How much does this Earth Power do? Sheer Force Earth Power. Let's go! Demon down. And he sets up the rain. Let's... I'm a fucking genius. Okay. Post fake tears, Farigiraf is potentially dead to Dark Pulse from Cofagrigus. Ooh, interesting. Snorlax. Okay. So Camerupt is going to click Earth Power on Snorlax, and Cofagrigus is going to click Dark Pulse on Farigiraf. Farigiraf protects, that's fine. What does Snorlax do? He belly drums. That's fine. Mr. Sperry. Okay. Right now, Snorlax is going to go first, and I feel like he's going to click Earthquake. So now question is, how do I deal with this? How many turns of Trick Room left? 2. I can double protect this turn. Yeah, I can double protect this turn and see what he's going for. Earthquake? Body Slam. Interesting. So wait, does that mean he has no way of hitting Cofagrigus? Hold on. If he's going for Body Slam, I can swap in Basculegion, and I can click Dark Pulse on the Snorlax. This is last turn of Trick Room. Paragraph protects. Snorlax use rest. That does that much. Twisted Dimensions return back to normal. So I'm going to click Wave Crash onto the Snorlax. And I'm going to anticipate the Trick Room from the Farigiraf. And I'm going to click Trick Room myself. He cannot swap out Snorlax here because he's not going to get another chance to Belly Drum. There is no more berry on him. Okay. That's fine. Farigiraf used Trick Room, and I called it, motherfucker. Okay, now we're going to Wave Crash into the Farigiraf, and we are going to Dark Pulse into the Sinistcha. Are you helping hand match a gotcha? Yeah. Rodriguez avoided it. That's fine. Basket Legion down. Completely fine. Shell Bell is kind of cute, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm just going to double target the Sinistcha slot because I don't care now if he sets up Trick Room. That is no attacking mood for a Graph. Throat Chop. Sinistcha down. And Dark Pulse into the Farigiraf. Battle has ended due to a forfeit. I called that turn 1 so hard that I won the game off of it. That's also amazing that Sheer Force, Earth Power, with Blastoise at -2 special defense actually killed. Because there was a chance that didn't kill. Ooh. They have no way of stopping Cofagrigus from setting up Trick Room. Unless specifically the Sneasler's carrying taunt. What does the endgame look like? Do I run Furrygraph instead of Cofagrigus though? Do they kill Furrygraph? And I think they kill Furrygraph if I let Furrygraph go, so I'm going to bring Furrygraph next and... shoot. I think Basket Legion. I should swap out Whimsicott for Incineroar. What are we leading? Corviknight, Tauros. That's fine. The question is, can they kill Cofagrigus before this Trick Room goes up? There's a chance. If they double target Cofagrigus with like Crunch and Brave Bird, they might kill him. Road Chop. Ooh. Your Sheer Force is gone. And you set up Tailwind. Oh boy. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. Mega Evolution Eruption. And we are going to Fake Tears the Tauros, because Tauros would not die without this Fake Tears. You can swap out Tauros for Milo. He would also recover Sheer Force. He's not swapping. Okay, Cofagrigus Fake Tears. And boom. You have a Focus Sash Corviknight. Oddly specific. Flash Cannon into Cofagrigus. Alright. Trick Room is up, and it ends the same turn that his Tailwind ends. Oh, hi, Milo. We're going to... Earth Power... Ooh, no, actually, just going to click Eruption to kill both of them. To kill the Corviknight. And we're going to Fake Tears the Milo. Oh, special attack raise. Smart. Milo's water move right now definitely kills Camerupt. Muddy Water, yep. Camerupt is dead because of +2 special attack on. Yeah. That's completely fair. I should have Earth Powered into the Milo slot. Sheer Force, Earth Power would have had a better chance of winning. So we're going to send Basket Legion on the left and Furrygraph on the right. Ooh, Sneasler. Crucially, Milo is -2 special defense. So the turn order is going to be Furrygraph, then Milo, then Legion. No, then Sneasler, then Legion. But if Furrygraph kills Sneasler here, Legion's attack will go off. Yeah, Sneasler's dead. He wins if he can get the Muddy Water accuracy drop on Basket Legion. Recover. Deadwind petered out. And we still have one turn of Trick Room. And he forfeits. And Great Ball 2. Did I complete my dailies? Yeah. Completed a few of the weeklies. What I get? Victorious with ground types. This is good. Getting victorious with ground types as well as victorious with fire types off of Mega Camerupt. They give me 24 quick coupon. Okay. I can get a new teammate, but I'm going to wait until the 35 minutes on dailies. When the timer resets, I'll do it tomorrow because I've already got the daily. Oh, wait. No. Cancel the matchmaking. I was going to swap out Whimsicott for Incineroar. This is, Combat Incineroar. We give him... What do we give him? Give him the Shell Bell. We give the Focus Sash to Sneasler. Alright. It is very important for Farigiraf to run Twin Beam, because Farigiraf will deal with Sneaslers with Twin Beam. Another Garchomp. Volcarona is annoying for me. Actually, I don't have much answer to Volcarona. But they have no way of stopping Cofagrigus from setting up. We'll bring Basket Legion to deal with the Volcarona in the end game. And Sneasler to deal with the Whimsicott if and when necessary. No, do I bring Sneasler? Because I'm going to have to deal with the Garchomp. I think Incineroar would do that better. But also, Sneasler deals better with Dragonite? No, he doesn't. I'll just bring Sneasler. Whatever. I can essentially win this on turn 1 if Cofagrigus lives. Yeah. I've won turn 1. Okay, so camera protects, and we set up Trick Room. I can still lose if Frostlass Blizzard freezes Cofagrigus. Process is gonna Mega and click Blizzard. Whimsicott's gonna Tailwind. They can Big Brain it by Shadow Balling plus Moonblasting the Cofagrigus. I don't think it kills. I trained Cofagrigus to be max special defense. They win this if Whimsicott has Taunt as well. I forgot about Taunt. Protect. Are you going to Taunt? Ooh, Frostlash Shadow Ball. It is an attack from Whimsicott. Moonblast. Ooh. Does it? It does not. And this is why I trained Cofagrigus for pure bulk. Because now we Mega Eruption. And we Dark Pulse the Whimsicott. Because Whimsicott probably has a Focus Sash. Frostlash don't usually run Protect. But there's a chance he does. Okay, no swaps. So they are both eating this Eruption to the face. Okay, Protect. Double Protect? Prankster Fake Tears. Which is cute. But boom. Whimsicott dead. The Dark Pulse was specifically to get past the Focus Sash Whimsicott probably had. Do you have a Sucker Punch user is now my question. Garchomp. Okay, so we're just going to click Eruption. And we are going to Fake Tears on the Garchomp. Garchomp is not going to die to the Eruption. But it's going to do a lot of damage. They should let Frostlash die. I mean, that's fine. Like, Frostlash is dead. What's Final Mon? Your final Mon is Corviknight. We still have 2 turns of Trick Room. Okay, so we're going to Earth Power with Fake Tears onto the Garchomp. Because Garchomp has already protected. White Herb, cute. Body Press. And Earthquake. You might wipe out both of my Pokemon this turn. Earthquake, yeah. Yeah. White Herb Garchomp is crazy. Okay, so Basque Legion is going to Last Respects the Corviknight, and Sneasler is going to specifically fake out the Garchomp. Because there's one turn of Trick Room left. You shouldn't have done that. Okay, so I can now Last Respects the Corviknight, and we can close combat the Corviknight as well. Honestly, I can just Last Respects the Garchomp and close combat the Corviknight. Garchomp already protected. Focus Sash still intact. You can Iron Defense protect here. The Iron Heads. Also, that wasn't Rough Skin Garchomp, so that was Sandvale Garchomp. Battle ended due to a forfeit. I'm getting lucky because I'm not getting punished for the Cofagrigus lead. Good stream so far. I'm doing well. A majority of the mistakes are on my end. Not reading the room appropriately. Ooh. Interesting. This is another Trick Room team. This is an odd team to be facing, but I think I got it. Let's see how we... So it's leading T-Tar Slowbro. T-Tar Sandstream. Okay. So I'm pretty sure Galarian Slowbro is currently the slowest on the field, right? Mega Slowbro has Shell Arm. Okay, Galarian Slowbro has Quick Draw, right? Yeah, Galarian Slowbro is 30 speed. Plus 20 to 50 speed. Okay, so I'm just going to Mega Evolve Earth Power the Slowbro. And I'm going to set up Trick Room. Okay, so the Slowbro is going to go first. The question is with what? What move are you using? Are you using a water move? Psychic Terrain. Okay, Slowbro down. But now we have set up Trick Room. Cofagrigus faints this turn. Yeah, Cofagrigus faints to the sand, which is fine. What's his backline like? Okay, he's now going to go Hatterini. Yep. So the turn order is going to be Hatterini, Camerupt, T-Tar. Okay, so I'm going to click Earth Power on T-Tar. And I'm going to click Dire Claw on Hatterini. I hope this Earth Power kills T-Tar. There's no guarantee. Okay. You shouldn't have protected. Hatterini expanding forces. Ooh, no, this is bad for me. I should have clicked Hatterini. Damn. Dire Claw. Poison, poison, poison. Nothing. Oh, dead. That's fine. Yeah, I forgot about the sand. Hatterini's dead to the sand. So you cannot swap out T-Tar now. What is your final Pokemon? Final Mon reveal? Probably Garchomp. Yeah. Okay. Does Camerupt kill T-Tar with this? Please tell me Camerupt kills T-Tar with this. Please. Or Garchomp Earthquake. Nah, because T-Tar knockoff will kill Basket Legion. Nah, I can't kill him with this. I lost. There's max attack T-Tar. Yeah, I lost. That's unfortunate. Legion dead, yeah. That's so unfortunate. Damn. Now he wins. GG. I could have... My problem there was not bringing Ensign. And bringing Bastion Legion. Into a T-Tar, I should bring in Incineroar. Should always bring in Incineroar. I could also teach Incineroar close combat. Yeah. I'll teach close combat instead of Throat Chop because I don't need a dark move on him. Because I have the dark moves covered. I can just use Flare Blitz instead. Okay, we have a Trick Room setter on the enemy side. Are they leading Blastoise for a graph? Alright, we know for a fact Cofagrigus lives the Water Spout, so I'm going to protect Camerupt. Actually, I can protect both. And do some damage to Farigiraf on this side of things. Yeah, I'll click Dark Pulse. I'll see what... Okay, Blastoise is clicking Water Spout turn 1. Or Dark Pulse. Water Spout. Farigiraf always lives. Even crit. Farigiraf Psychic. Important note. Alright. So he called my bluff on his bluff of Trick Room. How do I play this out now? So whatever happened, Cofagrigus dies this turn. I know. Is he setting up Trick Room? Now that he knows that he's going to get rid of my Cofagrigus. Or is he just clicking Psychic? He just clicks Psychic, okay. I click Trick Room. I'm going to try Double Protect with Cofagrigus, see if it works out. It did work out. He 100% deserves this win. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. He set up Trick Room. Hold up. Blastoise has Water Spouted and Dark Pulsed. Does he have Protect? If he has Protect, he's won this because he can reset the Trick Room. No, he doesn't. Fake Tears Earth Powers kills Blastoise. We've checked it the last time. Is Farigiraf resetting the Trick Room? Yes. Okay, what are you sending out now? Did he have all the gas in the Blastoise tank? That's the question. What's he sending out? Neasler. Okay, Sneasler's potentially faking out Camerupt. So Camerupt protects. And Cophagrigus. Question is, if he calls, then I'm protecting on Camerupt because he knows. Yep. Protecting on Cophagrigus instead. Fake out. He did the obvious play. That's fine. That kick. Cool. Okay, the question for him is, does he kill Cophagrigus guaranteed the next turn with double up from Sneasler and Furgraph? Or does he try and take out the Camerupt before the Camerupt can go? Right now, it's not in my interest to set up Trick Room because my last Pokemon is Basculegion with a Choice Scarf. He'll be faster than anyone else on the field. Okay, so I'm going to click. There's a chance this is Focus Sash Sneasler. So we're going to instead click Eruption to not trigger the Focus Sash. And we're going to Dark Pulse the Furrygraph. Sneasler will go first. What is he? Is he clicking Throat Chop on Cophagrigus? Or is he clicking Close Combat on the Camerupt? Doing Close Combat on the Camerupt. It's fine. Die Kick on the Cophagrigus. Cophagrigus lives. Eruption for a little bit of damage. And Dark Pulse onto the Furgraph. Double crit. Going to double protect. Went down to 32 HP on the Cophagrigus. Okay. He's going to Close Combat into the Camerupt slot so I can set up with Basculegion. And Cophagrigus, I don't know, just click Dark Pulse on the Furrygraph or something. Okay, Cophagrigus down, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to just Wave Crash into the Sneasler and protect on the Camerupt. Basculegion is fastest on the field right now because of the Choice Scarf. You outspeed Jolly Sneasler, and we didn't trigger his Unburden because we didn't drop him down to his Focus Sash or drop his stats. Oh no, his stats did get dropped, but he didn't get White Herbed. So he's not Unburdened. No protects from him from his side. Wave crash into you. You die. Next turn, the Farigiraf dies. Good call to Psychic the Basculegion. Oh, that is full damage. Farigiraf. Interesting. What's your last Pokemon? Manectric. So we Wave Crash Farigiraf. And we Earth Power the Manectric? Does the Manectric have any way to hit Camerupt? He should, right? There's no way you don't have any coverage, like Overheat or something. Like, Farigiraf should Protect here, and you've won the game. You don't have Protect on Farigiraf. Watch it be Choice Scarf Farigiraf. It'd be so funny. Manectric is single target unless he has Snarl. Oh god. Does this Earth Power, does -1 Earth Power kill? It is Sheer Force. I actually won this. Crit probably necessary if I'm honest. But I actually won that. That is crazy. That's insane. I cannot say I earned that win, but that was a satisfying win. Getting the call right on Wave Crashing the Farigiraf. Crucial. Because I'm not sure that probably does. But we hadn't seen the Focus Sash yet, so there was a chance that was Focus Sash Manectric. But no, that killed. So it wasn't Focus Sash Manectric. Another goddamn Garchomp. This is very standard. Like, nothing of this team is interesting at all. How am I meant to deal with this now? I have an idea. Instant Farigiraf. Actually, Farigiraf Sneasler. Hammer up to Cofagrigus. Right? No, not Cofagrigus. We need Legion on the back end. We need Legion on the back end to deal with the Garchomp. I have a question now. Is he protecting King Gambit and setting up Trick Room? I think he is. Sneasler's dead potentially if Farigiraf targets him. Yeah. Okay, so he's just helping hand Camerupt. Garchomp goes down this turn. What are you sending out? Charizard. That's fine. Paragraph lives, which is annoying. Please kill the Paragraph. Crit him or something. Nice! Didn't even crit, that was just kill. And he ends on a forfeit! Let's go! Oh, that was fantastic. That was fan-fucking-tastic. See, now that one I take as a good victory. That was an insane read on my side. Oh god, I think I've peaked with that one. I don't think I could do... I don't think I can do more after that. That was really nice. Managed to get all the way to Ultra Ball on day 1. Victorious with fighting types, and it's almost entirely Sneasler. That was very good. I like that I learned as I went through with the lineups and started iterating. I need to leave the menu. I need to join the menu. Go back. I might need to close the game and open again. To do the dailies. But yeah, that's me peaked. That is absolutely me peaked.